of 11 to 3. James, I'm sorry, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Go big, go home.
I was happy James went though. James, you wanted to play with the best, wanted everyone to play with the best players, but you already were, which is why you're out of the house. You should have been more subtle about it. Hopefully there's no hard feelings there.
Close. It's coming down to the wire.
Just
Yes.
kidding.
Okay.
Congratulations, Matt!
Alright, so Matt has just been crowned a new HOH. How do you feel?
I have mixed emotions about Matt winning HOH. Me and Matt have had a couple conversations in the first round. We have a tentative alliance happening right now between with him, myself, Carlo, Cherie, and Christian, but that Christian seems really hedgy about that, and I don't know where Matt's head is at. He caught me like talking to other people a lot of times and gave me weird looks, so I don't have a good feeling about him. Honestly, the last 4 or 5 people that were in that HOH competition were not the people I wanted to win. So I'm gonna have to be scrambling a little bit to make sure I'm safe. I think I have the numbers on my side, even if I'm nominated.
So I won head of household, and it is a blessing and a curse, and I'm freaking out.
But I meant, unless I'm guaranteed that I agree that Idaho's going to play. If he gets veto, how does that work? You nominate 2 people. That's right. So we have to support the system.
Give you my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking people for advice.
I was in a position that I ask a lot of questions to people. Just ask, find out where people's heads are at, and then at the end, like, don't tell me.
I'm not. Did you get any info from him? He seems so sweet. He seems very sweet. He seemed like yeah, I think he expected it, and I think he's just gonna like ask people questions and come up with it. I don't think he has like an agenda going on. But you never know.
I have no idea what he was doing. Like, I couldn't,
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know. He is an interesting one to get.
Yeah. I was like so confident that I always thought when
You're wrong.
and then I came in. And I should have just gone for the bullseye. I should have. Like in hindsight, I know I tend to like throw low and darts and with the placement of photos. I should have just
first
gone
out
for the
again.
bullseye.
2 in a row.
One day, I just want to win an HIH.
One day I would love to win an HOH.
So Josh, you never won an HOH.
One time in my entire career.
What about you, Ben?
I have one.
I've been here 2 rounds. How many HOHs have you won? I have 0. Very much 0. 0 out of 0 competitions. Out of 2? Out of 3. Yeah. Meaning of what you feel. Yeah, so I can't even count as 0. I've lost 2 HOH competitions.
So far, what is your intake on the game so far?
This is a crapshoot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where people are at. I don't know who the 3 votes were. Like, it's all I know the cat been in there. So that's one of the people I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I thought, the cat in the bird feeder. And James probably voted. Oh, I know. No, I know. That could have been a 3. I don't know.
I mean, it says
HOH.
HOH on it.
How's it going?
Doing well. Are you enjoying yourself?
Pretty good, yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I have a lot of, I'm like really stressed out.
Oh, why?
Because I'm a competitive person.
I gotcha.
But I also am not necessarily good at this game.
Oh, yeah.
So that's sort of where I am.
No.
So I talked to Carlos said that originally, I guess he didn't get a chance to talk to you, but there is a not minor, but a small alliance amongst him Nathan, myself, and basically we pulled Christian in exchange for voting James out.
Yeah.
And we were wondering if you wanted to join. And that would require that if you joined us, whatever way we decided to vote this next round, that would be like what you would have to go with us on that. And then we would hold true. He said 5, I think, is obviously the max we want to go.
Okay.
I thought 4, but they played before and they they at least watched the show a lot before and were like, no, 5 is an okay number.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I'm down.
Okay. So,
I trust you guys.
do you have anybody in your mind that you review that you think should be put up like right now?
Gosh, it's so hard. Only having been here for a few hours, or I think is a few hours.
I know. So you're like off the table.
Yeah.
Unless you think one of the ones that are in the economy would accept the challenge of going up.
I don't want to put anybody in our group up.
That's how I feel because what if something happened?
Right.
But that's why I don't want to use any bonds.
No, that's right.
Hey Matthew,
How are you?
congrats.
Thanks.
Are you excited?
I'm excited, but I'm anxious.
Yeah, of course you're anxious.
So right off the bat, do you have anybody in your mind right now that you think needs to go that is like a threat to you or a threat to everybody? Or anybody else?
I think that, like last round, I think James is pretty much the only person that was like, I think most people I've heard were like scared of, I guess.
Why do you think that John got put up first?
I have no idea.
Do you think it was just the backdoor James, or do you think that John was...
She says it was her plan the whole time to backdoor James.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay. Did you vote for James or Christian when you went downstairs?
I voted for James.
Trying to find out who the other person is that voted for, because I think John probably voted.
What was the vote, 10-3 or 11-2?
10-3. I just looked
It was 10-3. Okay.
Oh, so there were
3
people. Shit.
Yeah.
You got a couple.
So it's just whoever, like he's in everyone's ear, So it sounds like someone bought it, I guess. But why would they go against the majority of the House? Right?
I don't know. That's what I can't figure out.
Because I knew that it was going to be him the whole time.
I did too. I mean, I was pretty positive. He was making some really good arguments. Well, in this case now, do you think that John is a smart bet, or do you think I should play it differently? And if so,
okay.
If you think
You need to, like the conversation that you and I had, like about the newbies. Like I was like, I'm honest. I was being honest about that.
I'll be honest with you. I don't find that to be threatening.
No.
I'm not against I'm not for the whole like let's set the newbies against the.
No, but what I'm saying is like I said like if I can't win this game, like I want it to be a newbie to win.
Oh yeah.
Just for the sake of how our game has always gone, like it's always been the same group of people that are getting to the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like it to be a new group of people to get there. I don't expect to win this game, but I would like to help a group of people get there that have never gotten there before. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be fresh blood at the end of this game.
So then who would you recommend going up on for eviction right now?
I mean, there are some veterans. I mean, if that's the route you want to take, but then that is letting them know that that's...
I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to start a war.
Yeah, if you don't want to draw a line in the sand, then I mean...
You would have to choose a side at some point, and that would put you in a weird place.
Right. But, like, I'm, like, 100% with that. And, like, I would really like to see you go really far. I've always wanted you to play this game.
Yeah, I mean...
I've asked you almost every single time to play, because I knew that you would, have a lot of fun. I knew that you would be really good at it once you got here, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying it.
Oh my god, do you have your robe on?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's got stop it!
In the back.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I feel like we've talked some. We've been around each other talking.
Yes.
We've talked some.
Well, I have like 3 questions in a row. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Is there anybody right now that you totally want up as soon as possible and out as fast as you can get them out?
No, not really. I mean, honestly, I can't think of who I would want gone immediately.
Okay. And in regards to the last round of voting,
yeah,
who did you guys vote for?
Oh, James.
Okay. And if there was a way to get someone out through a backdoor scenario again, the way they did with James.
Yeah.
who do you think would be a good pawn or two good pawns to put up there? They weren't going to, because I wouldn't. Actually, in this case, probably need two people that would be a shoo-in to probably stay, and hopefully somebody that wants the power of veto would have to be on the side. And remember, that's drawing randomly. So
yeah. Wait. That was a long question.
like two people that I feel like would not be voted out.
Yeah, no, you're saying like, so if somebody got taken off the block, like who?
Yeah, like, and two people that would not be evicted, probably no matter what. Like, everybody seems like they would probably not vote for them. If I was trying to like do another backdoor scenario.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Reed kinda.
Like she would be safe.
Yeah, and probably Susan.
Susan. Yeah, they haven't really
And
made a lot of waves.
yeah, I don't know if they. I don't know that they think. I think they know what they're doing exactly, so I think that's what it is. But also, I think they're just like having fun, and that's it too. But yeah, they haven't made. I haven't talked game with either of them.
Okay. Cool. Good. How are you?
I'm alright. So how does it feel?
Nerve-wracking.
I know. Congrats, by the way.
Thanks.
That was awesome. I really did think I was a Husky. That's why I didn't go for it, because that was my #1 pick. And I was like, I'm the Husky, so I can't hit it. But, so good choice on that, though.
Thanks. That's my favorite.
Me too. When I get a dog, that's definitely the kind of dog that I want.
Yeah, their eyes they're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I have 3 main questions and then a couple of follow-up questions that I'm trying to ask from everybody right now.
Okay.
I need to know, first of all, who did you vote for?
I voted for James.
Okay. So there were 3 people that I thought were in the majority that I was voting for James, and 3 people didn't. I want to know who it was.
Yeah.
Just to know. And is there anyone right now that you would 100% put up for eviction, like on the spot, no matter what?
I feel like that honestly is a really, really tough question because it's still so early.
Who do you view as a threat?
Obviously, the people that have played, the vets, I think, they know what they're doing. So
Yeah, but they played it to them, no.
I know, but they've still done it before. That's the only reason that I would even just see them as a threat.
Yeah.
But nothing against, not that I'm just saying they've been here before.
Yeah.
And that's always something to factor in a little bit.
I'm trying not to start that war right now.
Oh, no, that's perfectly fine, because I think we should keep, both of them in, because I think that I feel like there are some, new people who came in who would be pretty good too.
Okay, and if I was going to create another backdoor situation like they did with James, who are the people you think that would make good pawns that wouldn't probably get voted off or like evicted right away?
I mean, it sucks to put Christian up again.
I don't want to do that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do it either. He was the only one that I saw as a pawn.
Not after he got 3 votes last time. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because you don't know who it was, and like they can talk. Yeah, exactly.
If he got 5 votes this time,
so who I guess does everyone like and not have a problem with so far? I mean, I feel like, and I don't want to say put him up as a pawn or anything, but as far as like, gosh, I hate throwing out names. I hate doing this so much because of like everyone in this house.
I mean, I'm not gonna help them when they come.
Yeah, but as far as I don't think people would vote like Leah. I think she's very sociable,
Yeah,
and
I don't think want to vote her out either.
I don't think we would vote her out. Exactly. Like, I would definitely want her to go. I want her to stick around.
Okay.
But I feel like people wouldn't vote her out.
Cool.
That's the only person I feel that strongly about.
Okay.
I guess you could say.
If I was to make some decisions, could I count on you to vote how the majority of people were deciding to vote in this case?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Cool.
I'm definitely a person of my word, so.
Alright, I will let you know as soon as I come to a conclusion, or somebody else will let you know what we figure out.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, thank you.
So we have to go a little faster.
Okay.
Just because I think we're too much time.
Okay.
So, is there anyone right now that you view as a threat that you want to avoid out? And if so, who are they? And you don't even have to give me a reason why necessarily.
The only thing I can think of is John, but that's mainly because Ashley put him up there. So like, since she has played before and she sees him as a threat, that scares me. But I don't know what the best strategy would be for Ashley.
Well, there's also the issue of getting him out would take backdooring him probably because he did so well in the veto challenge. Which means we would have to put up another person who would be willing to not get voted out. And I can tell you that as people I polled, all of them said they wouldn't vote for you if you were put up. And they would take you out of the running, I guess, or not vote for you. So I haven't made the decision yet, but I want to let you know if your name does get called, it's not that I'm trying to get you out of here.
More of like,
it would just be because everybody seems to like you a lot and would not vote for you right now. But I haven't made that decision. I'm just putting that out there so you'll know if that's what happens. I don't want you to think. And can you, on top of that, say that about anybody else that you could think of that would also...
That I think everyone would be like cool with. I haven't heard anything like bad or negative about I'm not sure her name just flew out of my head.
Susan, Sherry.
Susan. Yeah, she's just been like happy and everyone she's been hanging out with.
Cool. Okay, I gotta keep powering through, but thank you so much.
All right, so Ree, Matt has just been crowned the HOH. Yes. How do you feel?
Not too nervous. So at the very beginning, Matt and I had kind of been talking. He was probably one of the first persons I actually talked to, so I wasn't too worried about it. He did just talk to me and mention that as part of a plan that he might be kind of doing a switcheroo, like putting me up, because after everyone he's talked to, they said that they wouldn't vote for me to be evicted, so it's almost like then when we do the power of veto, they would veto me and then put someone who we actually would want to evict out. So if all goes as planned, that'd be great, but there is the chance of me still getting evicted. Bummer. So not too bad.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so Christian, you have just been saved from the block.
Heck
James
yeah.
has went home. How are you feeling in the game right now?
Honestly, I'm feeling good. And purely for the fact because I know who's fucking me. I know who to look out for, and unfortunately he is the current head of house.
Who?
Nathan. He's the current head of house, and Nathan came to me with a 3-man group and said, Warrior Alliance, we're making a 4-man. You know, we're gonna have your back the entire time. We don't want the competition beast. Well, as James was leaving, he said, you need to watch out for Nathan and Carlo and, who am I forgetting? With the orange, Matt. He said, you need to look out for them. He said, they came to me and said, they want you gone. They've seen what happens when the pawn stays too long. You're their goal. Conveniently, the vote was 10-3. 3 people who, that's only 3 people I can think who I honestly don't trust. Unfortunately, he's the current head of house, so I'm debating whether I want to just keep praying to God that maybe he's going to keep his promise now that James is gone. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be straight with you from what I heard and what I was thinking when I got blocking.
Shoot, go for it. Yeah.
James straight up pulled at you because we still have that alliance, correct?
Yes.
So when
me, Nathan, and Carlo, and now Sherry has agreed to.
So before anyone else comes to you about anything to you, I need you to straight up know. He straight up went to me. He pulled you 3, like you went boom, boom, boom. Those 3 are out to get you. Straight up to my face.
God,
that was exactly. Then the 10-3 vote came out, and I was like,
"No, it was none of us."
And
well, I don't know who it was.
And I'm not gonna lie, because like someone came to me, and they were like, "Who do you think fucks you?" And I was like, "I'm not saying," but I had in my mind at that moment, I was like, "It's possible that these 3 might have fucked me," and I was just like, "Damn," because he straight up pointed you guys out and was like, "They wanted the."
Can you tell me the other 2 people that he said were?
The other 2 in the lines. Guy, I don't know names.
Nathan and Carlo?
Yes.
How did he know that we were together?
That's because he said you came to him and said that you formed an alliance with him.
Nah.
He said that you wanted the pawn gone because you've seen the pawn go way too far in these games.
I've never played this game, nor have I ever watched this game. You know that's true because I say it already. So I would talk to.
And this isn't me trying to like.
No,
I just wanted you to hear it from me before something like. So Christian doesn't trust you because I'm not gonna lie. When he said that, I said, sure. And then the 10-3 vote hit me, and I was like,
no. I've been trying to find out. I wish they could play because they could tell you, but they can't. I've asked every single person that came in the room if they voted, who they voted for, because I'm trying to find out who it was.
I mean,
but that is really smart that he did that.
My thing is, I don't know. I'm scared, and I'm not gonna lie. I was in the first half, and I was like, shit. I need to win HOH, and then I started to do well in the competition. And
well, I promise you, I will prove it to you. You are not going up for eviction, no matter what. Like nothing. So don't even worry about it.
Then you,
Carlo, me, and Nathan, and now Shree are all one votes right now.
You have my vote too.
Okay. Correct. And I would
other things.
Yeah. Well, just do me a favor and talk to Carlo and Nathan.
We already talked about it.
Okay.
Because they came up to me and said, were like, did you try and? Because they heard it from me, and were like, did you think it was us who tried to throw you into the block? And I said, honestly, kind of. And they went, why would you do that? He's bullshit. And I agree with them. It's just like, at first I was like, no,
that's really good.
I was like, I'm not trying to be the block kid the entire game.
No, I respect that he did that, but that's definitely not the thing.
We've talked it out and we're facing, that's why I just want to come in here and talk to you.
Alright, well, I'm short on time, so since you're all in the alliance, I'll just talk to you guys about votes and like right before we...
You got it, boss.
Okay, thanks.
Just found out that before James left, he told Christian that James, Carlo, and I, who were also in an alliance with him, I don't know how he figured it out, I guess he saw us, were the people that were going to vote for him. And it just so happened there were 3 votes for him. So now he says he believes that we didn't vote for him, but I don't know that he does, and I have no way of proving it to him except for promising them that it didn't happen. But anyways, way to go, James. That was really smart way to screw me over before you left. I appreciate it. Good job.
But I have a few questions.
Yes.
Is there anybody right now that you're thinking has to go, that you're afraid of, or that has done or said anything?
I mean, not anybody that's done or said anything. If I was going by past stuff, maybe Josh Woodson, because Josh says one thing, does another. And I think for you, like, it's wise to keep some of the vets around only because we know what to expect. Well, I mean,
you're not at risk just because you're that way, by the way.
Right.
What's up,
pal?
Good job. Thanks. Okay, so I have to make it a little quick, they said, because I have 13 minutes left, and now 12. Is there anybody right now that you view as a threat that you're afraid of, or you think needs to go, and that you're recommending me trying to put up somehow, whether it's your backdoor situation or whatever?
I honestly don't have like really anything else for anyone. Like there are some people that like, I don't talk to as much as others. I mean, obviously that should put me up. I'll put up a little bit I don't want to like tell you who to vote.
Yeah. I'm just asking people because I'm trying to get a feel. I just don't know. There was some, and I just got some information that some stuff was said the last round that I didn't realize that was pretty crazy. So now I'm trying to look out more for people who are actually trying to come and fight me. So
like people work after you.
Not me specifically, but me and 2 other people got thrown under the bus for something that wasn't true, which I didn't realize happened. So
I'm not involved in that.
I don't think you are, but I just didn't know about it. So now I'm curious about like who's going around fighting. But I also want to know: did you vote for Christian or did you vote for James?
I voted for Christian to stay.
Okay, so you voted to evict James.
I was back and forth. Honestly, because I thought it was pretty close with James, but then I realized like at the end it's pretty voting for Christian. I want this down majority, you know.
Okay, so could I count on you to cast a vote that if I was to make a decision of who to put up for eviction, could I count on you to help me out? Okay, cool, thanks. Sorry,
if you need anything else or any more questions, just come in.
Okay, cool.
So this round, I'm hoping to talk to Matt get on some level with him, try to bring up that alliance and play that up and get. I have a couple girls and I have Carlo hopefully putting in that good word with me for me as well. I don't know if I'm going to be a target, but I hopefully not.
So I'm sure you already know. I'm just going to brush it really quick because I don't have a lot of time. That James talked all that shit about you, me, and Tyler saying that we tried to get Christian out, which is
complete bullshit.
But good that we got him out.
Yeah. And I talked to Christian, I that over with him. I think he believes, but I have no idea who the votes are.
Well, now I feel like I'm wondering if James and John had a thing they were doing about this, or maybe if it was.
I heard that they were maybe.
So I think as an alliance, we need to get John straight out of here. But I'll rattle off some questions. A, did you vote for Christian or James to be evicted?
James.
You voted for James to be evicted, obviously. I thought so. Because you're the one who told me to vote for James. Is there anybody right now that you think is a threat that you want to get out of here, or snake in the grass, or somebody that's playing it the wrong way? Not the wrong way, but the dirty way.
I don't really feel a threat by anybody except maybe John. Because I haven't really talked any gameplay with him.
So, if John was off and he wasn't backdoored, would you recommend, you know this game really well, would you recommend backdooring him to get him out if I was going to do that, or do you recommend putting him up?
You should do what you did with POV to the change.
So,
then he can't play the POV, hopefully.
Everyone has said they would not vote for Ree, and I'm getting a consensus people feel the same way about Susan. So if I put Ree and Susan up, I told Ree that I might put her up. I didn't tell that to Susan.
Well, I would vote what you want out. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Okay.
So if you wanted a certain person out, I would vote them out.
Okay, great. That is all I need to know. And I have 2 more people. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thanks a lot for your help. We're gonna throw John up, but we're thinking we have him back to our again. Because he won me there last time like a badass, and I'm scared now that he's gonna win it again. I know this is what you want. We were talking about Ree being on. I already told her she was going to be a pawn, and I didn't say that for sure. I was like, if I put your name up there, please don't think that. I was like, everybody likes you. That's why I wrote it. I don't know who the second one's going to be. Susan's name has been thrown around. I'm also getting a lot of, we don't know where she is or what she's thinking. So, I don't know.
We're going to do one more time.
Right.
Anyways, because
that's right.
This is kind of a weird round, and so we really needed to see where you were going with, and I want to ask you what you're going to say.
40 whole
Oh, nothing about anyone. Just a lot of, I promise you, I'm not trying to have to figure out
Empty
which
promises.
means is getting out.
Okay.
Okay, great, thanks.
All right, Ashley, congratulations. You've just finished your first reign as head of household. Tell us how you're feeling.
There is a lot going on right now. I feel like the first round it was very intense, and I had a goal in mind and I got that goal completed. This round I feel like I understand what his goal is, and it's going to be very interesting to see if it really plays out and it works like that.
What is his goal?
He's going to do the same exact thing that I did, but...
Is there a backdoor plan in action?
There is, and I think people have to be careful about continuing to do that because it's going to definitely bite them in the ass before they know it, and it can't be the continuing thing. So I understand why he's doing it, but we'll see how it continues to play out.
So, thanks, Ashley.
Yep.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So 3 things that developed. You're the last person I'm talking to. I was asking a lot of questions, but I'm just going to say that the decision I'm coming to, I think, is that everyone is preferring to get John out.
Okay.
I say what they did James.
I agree with that.
We're going to put up 2 people. Ree is definitely going to be one of them, and it sounds like Susan might be the other one. Susan doesn't know that. Ree does. So
Gotcha.
Do the women have an alliance right now amongst each other, or is that...
I would not use the word alliance. I will say that much.
Can I count on you to tell Susan and Ree and everybody get on board so that we can make sure that neither one of them actually get fucked over and voted out?
Yeah, I will say that they're the targets.
Is that fair?
They are not the targets.
They're not the targets. Is that right?
Yeah, and to tell them they're probably both going to be put up for nomination, and then I'm like not out to get them.
Okay. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You're gonna work a bit right here. Alright, there you go. The two people you don't want, you'll put underneath.
I'm nominating Reed and Susan.
Okay.
They are basically off. Then does it matter the order I put them in?
Oh, sorry. Start with 1. Sorry. It doesn't matter. Whatever order you want.
I am trying to backdoor John, which is kind of crappy because we just did that to James, but John has already proven himself untrustworthy and tried to pit people against each other. So to do that, I used Ree and Susan, who are both aware that they're being, well, by now they are. I told Ree in person she knows she's going to be put up because we can't trust that John won't win POV again because he did so well in the last challenge and the Power Veto challenge. So with any luck, everyone has agreed that they're going to vote for whoever I say, and I know that I think that the women will probably all vote for John, and I think some people that I'm in an alliance with, which is a diary, so I can say Christian, Nathan, and Carlo, and now Cherie have all agreed.
All right, so nominations have just been named. You and Ree are on the block. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm feeling nervous. Like, if you're up on the block, you're going to feel nervous. Whether you think you're being put up as a pawn or not, it's still nerve-wracking because you don't really know exactly what to trust. But I guess if the plan goes the way that it's supposed to go, then, you know, I should be fine. But, you know, this is Big Brother, and you really don't know what to expect. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm hoping that, you know, I get saved or get off the block. I'm going to try for that veto.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ree, you and Susan are on the block. Just give us some thoughts about what you're feeling.
Right now I'm not too worried. Both Susan and I have made some good friendships throughout everyone, and I think everyone who's playing for the veto would eliminate either or save me or Susan, so I think we'll be fine, and I think our plan will go correctly, but there is a little bit of nervousness of maybe that it won't go the way I want it to.
Yeah, always in this game.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Good luck. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been chosen to do the Power Veto. It's between Susan and Ree, and I'm kind of in a tough spot now because Ree is my secret partner. So naturally I want to win so that I can pull her off, but at the same time I'm thinking if I pull her off instead of Susan, will people start wondering? But then again, if I pull Susan instead of Ree, will Ree start to question my alliance with her? So I guess we'll give it the best shot we can, and if I have a break in between, maybe talk to Ree to say, hey, I'm gonna keep you up only for this reason. So we'll see.
So I got picked to play in the POV. I'm pretty happy that Matt is the HOH. I feel like we have a good bond already. I know what his plan is, so I'm going to be fighting to win the POV and hopefully backdoor the hell out of somebody. Thanks a lot. See ya.
Thank you.
So this competition is called Card Sharks. You will cut the deck of cards, and then you'll draw your first card. At that point, you can choose to stay, locking in your points, or continue by guessing if the next card will be higher or lower than your current card. If you are correct, you may continue to accumulate points and lock it at any time. If you're incorrect, you are eliminated and receive no points. If your card is the same value as the one that you pulled, you do not gain points, but you will be able to guess again. And then the player at the end of this, after all 6 players have went, who has the highest score wins the power of veto. And your first card is a 7. So you can choose to lock in with 7, or you can say the next card is higher or lower than 7. And if you're correct, then you'll gain additional points.
The next card is lower than 7.
Lower than 7? You went bust.
So I got nothing.
Yeah. Alright. And your first card is a 2.
I'm gonna go with higher.
So you can lock in with the total of 12, or you can guess what your next card is. Now, by the way, if your next card is of equal value, then you don't get the points for that, but you can continue with another guess.
Okay. Low?
So right now you have 20 points. You can choose to lock in at 20 points, or you can choose to guess whether or not the next card is higher or lower than an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with lower.
Lower than an 8? Okay.
I'm gonna lock it.
Lock in.
I'm gonna lock it.
At 27. Okay, so 3, 27, 2, 3, 7. Perfect. You're all locked in. There you go. Thank you. And your first card is a king. You can lock in with that 10, or you can guess whether or not your next card is higher or lower. 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 Jack, you're correct. You can lock in with 20, or you can guess whether your next card is higher or lower. Lower. 10. You can lock in with a 30, or you can guess whether or not your next card is higher or lower.
I'll lock in with 30.
Good. Good job. So you are all set. You can go back, and the Power of Veto winner will be announced very shortly. Okay.
Thanks, Dustin.
There we go. Your first card is an 8. You can choose to lock in with 8, or you can guess whether or not your next card is higher or lower.
It's like right in the middle. I'm gonna lose. Lower.
Lower than 8. Your next card is a 2. So now you have a total of 10. So
Okay.
you can choose to lock in with 10, or you can guess whether or not your next card is higher or lower than a 2. Probably. 7.
Okay.
So you have 17. So you can choose to lock in with 17, or you can guess whether or not your next card is higher or lower than a 7.
Well, what happens if it were to be a 7? Do I
If it were a 7, then you don't gain points for that card, but you get to guess again.
Okay. I'm gonna risk. Let's do this. Let's do this. Wait, I didn't say what I wanted.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, you didn't. I'm sorry.
I've got. I don't.
Oh, wow. That really bad odds for you.
I guess, the odds ever be in your favor. It's not happening for right now. Gosh! Okay. Okay.
Please go back to your sequester station.
Dang it, the white card! I'll plan it in, I know it.
Okay. So your first card is a 4. Do you think your next card is higher or lower, or would you like to lock in with 4 points? Higher.
Please go back to your sequester station.
Right. Perfect. And your first card is a 6. Do you think your next card is higher or lower, or would you like to lock in with 6 points?
Let's go with higher.
It's a 9.
So would those 2 points add up together?
Exactly. So you'd have 15 right now. So you can continue if you think that 15 is enough to beat your other housemates, or if not, you can guess where your next
And I'm doing higher or lower again. I'm gonna say lower. I want to keep
lower
going.
than 9.
Yeah.
An 8.
Okay.
You come up with 23 points.
I want to lock in.
Lock in at 23. You are all set.
Okay.
Will Dustin use the power of veto to save either Reed or Susan from eviction? And will Matt be able to complete his backdoor plan? Find out next week on Big Brother Victory House.